Hey there, everybody, welcome to DraftKings. That's right, this is the English Premier League, Week 3. I'm your host, Tyron Atkins, and joining me, as ever, we've got the wonderful satirist, humorist, comedian, Andy Davis. We've got our European football expert, Edo Del Monte, and to my left, legendary staff writer for DraftKings, Jamie Hinks. Guys, we're going to look at a few select matches from Week 3, and we're going to start off with, well, I think this is probably the match of the weekend. We're starting with Liverpool away at Tottenham, and we're going to start with Jamie here. Jamie, how do you see this game going? Certainly a reflection of the first 2 weeks.
It's been an exciting one. I think it will be tight. The thing with Spurs is that I don't think they get enough shots on target at the moment. They're having that. They're not starting slowly. They're just starting and not getting enough on target. Because I watched them against Palace last week. They absolutely battered us for most of the game, but couldn't score a goal. Had to rely on Victor Wanyama, who's not going to score. Well, that'll be his only goal, perhaps even only goal for Spurs ever. His whole career there. And it'll be in his second game. But yeah, Liverpool are another. If you look at these two teams, they take so many shots. I mean, you'll get good points of them if you pick them on DraftKings. Like Coutinho, for example, leads the league in shots. Lallana's second, I think, on 8. Coutinho's got 11. So if you're going to pick players on DraftKings, I'd pick Liverpool midfielders because they just shoot the whole time. I'm not sure whether that's just because they're playing against Burnley, but I think you'll get the same again this week. Starting to worry a little bit about Harry Kane, but I'm sure he'll come good in October, isn't it? That he usually
Traditionally it is.
So yeah, I probably wouldn't pick him this week because he's really expensive again. But yeah, I think I'm going to go for a draw because Liverpool. I think it's been 3 seasons since they lost at White Hart Lane and 3 seasons since they conceded a goal there. So I mean, there is that form. It was a different manager, but I think a draw. I'm going to sit on the fence. I'll go 1-1.
1-1? Yeah. Okay, that's what Jamie thinks. I mean, one thing to consider is the fact that the Liverpool defence is pretty sketchy, if we're being honest. Certainly the first game against Arsenal, it was a wonderful attacking verve, but at the back it was poor. And then, of course, they got sucker punched twice by a quite underwhelming but spirited Burnley last week. Edo, how do you see this going?
Yeah, I'm in agreement with you over the defensive issues because Klavan is going to need time. And Dejan Lovren is Dejan Lovren, which is a problem. Sebastian Mignolet is also Sebastian Mignolet, another problem. And obviously Loris Karius is out for how long? Simon Mignolet. Oh, God, not again. Anyway,
Brilliant.
we continue. Victor Wanyama, I think, is going to batter this Liverpool midfield because Liverpool have struggled really to pass the ball in these. So they've played one good half, essentially, out of 4 so far. Like the Burnley game, they were really sloppy. That first half against Arsenal, they only got back in it because Coutinho scored. And then, obviously, they dominated Arsenal for 13 minutes. But I'm a little bit worried about that. And yeah, as you were saying, Jamie, Tottenham are wasteful. Janssen himself has come on. He's looked good until he's had to finish. And then all of a sudden, it sort of disappears. He had a really good chance against Everton, actually, which I think Stekelenburg managed to sort of punch away. But that was literally 2 yards away from goal.
He missed an absolute sitter against Palace.
And he missed an absolute sitter. That was... I
put that down to nerves, though, maybe.
Yeah, but he's had like 3 or 4 of those. So maybe the nerves will continue. But I see Tottenham edging it 1-0.
Okay.
I still think Janssen's a very good buy. It'll come.
What I loved about him is the hold-up play. You just can't knock him off the ball. He's absolutely huge.
All right, so we spoke quite a bit about Liverpool here in terms of that they're letting off a lot of shots. Their defence is pretty wayward. Let's focus on Spurs, the home team, and of course we're going to move on to Andy Davis, Spurs super fan. Andy, how do you see this game?
Super fan. The thing with Spurs in August is we just want to get it out of the way. Let's just, as fans, it's like, let's just get August out of the way. We never really do very well. We've already got 4 points on the board this August, which is as many as we've had in recent years. So it's good. I'm not too concerned about Harry Kane. He was played in a more withdrawn role against Crystal Palace, and his body language looked better anyway than it did against Everton. I think the goals will come for Harry Kane. The goals will come for Vincent Janssen. I'm not sure they'll come this weekend. I feel we're just sort of hanging out until Moussa Dembele returns, and then we can kick on. I've got this down. A 1-1. I just don't want to lose to Liverpool because I can't stand Liverpool. My head says we should probably win. The talk about Liverpool at the start of the season, everyone's saying they were going to gate crash the Champions League. I poo-pooed that. I just don't think they've got... Yeah, they've got Klopp, but I don't think they've got the squad of players that are good enough to qualify for the Champions League. And I stand by that. This, to me, it's a battle for 5th or 6th between these two players, and it's going to be tight, 1-1, with Spurs probably scoring first and then conceding an upsetting goal very late in the game. to someone really awful like Henderson or something like that.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Or
The unsung
Moreno
hero.
or something like that. It'd be awful. It'd be horrible.
Moreno.
It'll be a Kyle Walker
the final
mistake leading to. It'll just be one of those games.
Well, I see it being a spirited 2-2 myself, but what do you think? And other than that, I would ask you all, if you haven't already, go check out DraftKings, look at the website, download the app, pick your 8-man roster. You can win big. There's prizes to be won. Welcome to the big time.